These niggas mad at me because I showbo. My name ring bells, Quasimodo. Haters hate like K, they like, oh no. Alright, what's happening? Big Bazy, KB's in this thing. K too good to sleep with a cut of upper turn on the big dog one time. So we had that little conversation. I'm gonna go on Black Twitter, a little woke Twitter a little bit. So basically we got Ari Lennox, and she issues a stern clarification of her viral Martin criticism. So if you don't know, you've been living under a rock or you just don't pay attention. So I don't. Is she still with Dreamville? Because there was points where she wanted to get off. She was unhappy with her contract. She was dissatisfied. I don't know exactly that what was going on with that type of time, but basically, um, she's had some statements about the Martin show and how Martin, the character, always got on Pam, who was a darker skinned woman, and he made her feel unwanted and all that shit and blah blah blah. She has certain points about it, and of course the internet was like, "Well, what are you talking about? It's a funny show." He didn't really call out her skin tone. It was just a show to make people laugh, blah blah blah. So I guess this is her either doubling down or coming back to properly explain what the fuck she was saying. But me personally, when she said this shit, and again, we're all humans, we can all have our opinions. But even I was looking at this shit like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I was perplexed and confused with all the shit she was saying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, huh? I was like, what? I don't know what type of time he was on. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's see what type of time she on. Let's see what it is. But yeah. Ari Lennox voiced her frustration with how Martin handled jokes about the character Pam late last month. Ari Lennox has addressed the backlash she's been receiving on social media, her criticisms of the iconic TV series Martin. She had complained about how the show handled the character of Pam. Last month, taking to social media in a clip caught by The Shade Room on Monday, Lennox explained she loves the series and everyone involved in it. So, this is her. If I had ill intent, I would have came on here with a PowerPoint presentation that backs my claims on the types of jokes, Lennox said. Before describing some of them as wild, she added, and I don't say any of this with any desire to rewrite history. Those actors, those actresses are legendary, and I meant no harm to them. I don't need any army of people defending me or agreeing with me. That has always been a rare occurrence for me. But I feel amazing in knowing that I will validate myself and my feelings before I look to you and yours. From there, she defended fans who said watching Martin was therapeutic for them. As far as she is concerned, however, she said, I never was a fan of roasting as I am. So, okay, well, that's just your prerogative, bro. Bro, in shows like that, especially shows back then, like Martin and shit like that, like motherfuckers had their little inside jokes. They gonna roast and shit like that. Bro, and Martin Lawrence is a proper stand-up comedian. He gonna make jokes sometimes that part of those jokes is roasting a motherfucker. It be like that. So again, just because you don't like roasting, bro, like come on, folks. I feel like she put herself into the shoes of Pam. Maybe she thought Pam looked like her and she identified with Pam more being a darker skinned woman. But even still, bro, motherfuckers get their jokes off. They all actors, they all getting paid. I'm pretty sure they was cool with it. And Martin Lawrence and I forgot the lady's name that plays Pam, but I feel like they're on good terms. I don't think there's no ill will or bad blood between them. And even if there was, bro, that was so many years ago. I think they got over it at that point. But regarding her initial comments from last month, Lennox discussed Martin during a radio interview. She complained about the frequency of jokes directed to the character Pam, played by China Arnold. Hey, I hope I said that name right. I don't know. The thing that pissed me off about Martin was how much he was going in on Pam, she said. As caught by Complex, there are some things where I draw the line. Pam was so effing beautiful and so fine. I just feel like growing up as a chocolate girl, I don't even know if I was able to understand the greatness of Pam because of what I was being fed. Always going in on Pam, that's all I remember. Okay, in fairness, bro, I get what she's saying, and yes, there is a little stigma with the lighter skinned girls are more prettier than the darker skinned girls. I do get that stigma, but like, bro, at the end of the day, this is a TV show, a black TV show. It's not even one of those situations where it's like You are the token black. This is a situation where this is a black TV show. It's FUBU. It's for us by us. So if they just having a little back and forth, it is what it is. Now you could now even though it is a show for us, like come on, they're still a television company. So I don't want them to make the point that oh it should have been Martin and Pam that would have spoke more to us as a people compared to Martin being with Gina who was a lighter skinned woman. But I'm not trying to go down that road. So Miss Arnold previously addressed criticism about colorism and the character Pam while speaking with Jane and Rose in 2022. Martin cracking on Pam did not come from a mean place, she said at the time. Our relationship and our dynamic was really built upon me being the best friend. It had nothing to do with color. It was not derived from that at all because that's not how Martin is. Yeah, I feel like it's just one of those she might have just been projecting. She might have just been getting her thoughts off on social media and niggas might have took it the wrong way. Hey, niggas love Martin, bro. Hey, them old shows that's beloved and niggas fuck with that shit, bro. You can't just come for all them type of shows. So she should have knew what it was when she was making her comments about it. But again, I don't think she's wrong by any means. But yeah, it was just a little too much. Maybe she was doing a little too much and it was what it was at the end of the day. But besides that, hey, that's really all I gotta say, and we'll see what happens with that. What are your thoughts on this? Do you feel like, now, of course, now Martin in this age, maybe yes, you couldn't do some of the shit you was doing. I say that for a lot of the older shows, but even still, I feel like maybe she was reaching a bit. But what do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides this, your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today. The Black TJ there while they're doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more to hear me. And I'm gone. Slimes and peace out, gang. Aye.